Morning. Today is Monday, December 30th, 2024. I'm Larissa. This is my video diary. Fat girl video diary. Oh, the time to drink from skulls has come and gone. I drank from the skull already. I did. Now is time. Now it's time for caffeine. Well, my tea doesn't have caffeine in it. Or the tea that I drink in the morning from the skull does not have caffeine in it. No, it does not. So I have to drink coffee. I have to. Oh, yeah. So around here, a bunch of laundry needs to be done. Does. Last night I did not make soup. I made black bean and corn stuffed peppers. Because I had stuffing from making stuffed peppers a while back. I had some in the freezer. And I had 2 peppers. And I was like, oh, why don't I do that? Why don't I do that? Sometimes I put stuff in the freezer and it just stays there. I forgot about it. And, even in the freezer after a while, things need to be pitched, right? I hate having to do that. So I need to look in my freezer. I need to look in there and see what else in there. I need to figure out what to do. I got a whole bunch of pumpkin in there. A whole bunch of pumpkin. I can make some pumpkin soup. I got a whole bunch of canned pumpkin. One year I canned a whole bunch of pumpkin. Now, it's been a couple years since I've done that, but I have a whole bunch of canned pumpkin from one year, and had all these pumpkins. I had all these sugar pie pumpkins this one year. A whole bunch of different kind of pumpkins, but I had a whole bunch of sugar pies, and so I canned them. And I've never used them. Brody used to eat them. He used to eat pumpkin all the time, and then he kind of got pumpkined out. Now when he eats pumpkin, he'll eat it, but he won't eat as much of it, and he gets real snotty poop when he eats the pumpkin now. I mean, it's good for them for digestively, but he just overdid it the one time. And what do I mean by that? He was eating the pumpkins off my fireplace around Halloween one year. I'm like, he was eating tons of pumpkin. It was the year that was the year that I then canned the rest of the pumpkins, and he doesn't eat so much pumpkin anymore. Brody used to eat pumpkin and ground turkey all the time. Not anymore. Oh, it reminds me, I have ground turkey down there. I should do something with that for Omar. Maybe for New Year's. Maybe he'll get a turkey meatloaf for New Year's. And then he can have meatloaf sandwiches all week. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make him a turkey meatloaf, and then I'll make the mushroom stroganoff. Yeah, and a big salad. That's what we're going to have. He can have that meatloaf. I don't know. So yesterday, I went over to the gallery for a while. Yesterday, I had Be Nice to Larissa Day. Yesterday, got my nails did. Oh, they're just black like always, right? Black. But see, they don't have any snowflakes on them this time. I got snowflakes on them for Christmas. Now they're just black. Yeah, my nails done. And my eyelashes did. So it was Be Nice to Larissa Day. I did that. Yeah, and then I went over to the gallery and moved stuff around, looked at stuff, and I was doing that. And I ordered some new display stuff because things weren't working the way I wanted them to work. I have this big long curtain rod. It's a tension rod, and it's not big enough. It's not big enough to go across the space that I wanted it to go across. So I ordered some movable walls, some wall panels, right? Some wire wall panels that I can hang stuff on. Make a little divider area. We'll see how it goes. There's 4 of them, supposedly. They were supposed to be delivered. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. They're not pegboard like the one I have already. I looked at some pegboard ones, but I like that these are on wheels, and they're not pegboard. They're like wire grid, so I can cover them. I can cover them with fabric, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'll cover them with burlap. I'll probably like make a burlap sleeve that can just slide over it. I'll be like a little moving burlap wall. And then if I want to hang paintings or whatever on them, I can. But I don't have to. All right. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Now, the curtain, where it was I might end up reusing. I might end up using it again. But the curtain separated out the garment area, and for whatever reason, it discouraged people from going in and looking at the garment. So people were always like, "Can I go in there?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, you can go in there. It's just another room." Like, so it opens the space up, but there needs to be differentiation between that area and the rest, right? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah. I move stuff around a little bit. A little seating area over there. I was considering moving the books over there, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway. 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 Yeah. Yep. Redefining the space for the new year. I think it'll be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I went to a bar yesterday. I did. I had a couple drinks in a bar. Talked to strangers. Did that. Mm. Yeah. I slept real good last night. I did. I slept real good last night. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go over to the gallery today, I think. Anyway, I saw some news story. That Mr. Doncic had his house burglarized. I'm like, boo-hoo, dude. Boo fucking hoo. You know how many times they're like, oh, they stole like $30,000 in jewelry. Ooh, boo-hoo. Do you know how many times like I've been broken into my entire life? Nobody cares about like most people getting broken into. Oh, oh, it sucks. It does. You feel totally violated. You feel dirty. You feel like, oh my God, what all did they touch? Yeah, it's a horrible feeling. Mm-hmm. I've been broken into so many times, and like, um, oh, the worst was when they took my underwear. It really is. That was the worst. Like they took my underwear and they took a bunch of like personal care. They used a bunch of personal care items. It was gross. It's like I wanted to like throw away all of my makeup, my toothbrush, everything. I'm like, what all did they touch? You know? Because I had I had two little new chapsticks. One was coconut and one was fruit punch. And they were in little tubs that you put your finger in. You know? It wasn't a stick. And they dug all of it out, dug their fingers in. I don't know what they did with all of it. Because the tub was like this big. It was like this big around and like that deep, right? Each of them. And I had only used either of them a little bit, like once or twice. I dug it out with their finger. I could see their fingerprint inside of it. I was just, and so like that greasy, you know, gooey lip balm with somebody else's finger in it on my dresser, and then they had taken underwear. I'm just like, ew, ew. And then I looked everywhere all over the house to find semen stains because I'm like, okay, so they took a whole bunch of gooey lip balm and panties. What did they do with that? Right, because they didn't just take the tub of lip balm, they used it. I was like, ew. I was like, gross. It was so awful. So, like, that was the worst one. That was the worst one. Yeah. So many times. So many times. And they've taken, what they've taken from me is worth way more than $30,000. That's for damn sure. Millions of dollars worth of intellectual property has been stolen, from my sketchbooks to pieces of actual art. And but it's not news when it happens to me or people like me, right? It's only news when it happens to somebody who's rich and famous. Oh, there's crime. They're breaking in and stealing shit. Whoa. Welcome to the world. People are horrible animals. What do you think, Brody? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Brody thinks, I don't like it when Amazon stuff gets delivered before 6 a.m. That's what Brody thinks. He's like, before 6 a.m. and after 9 p.m.? He says, I don't like it when they deliver it. What do they do out here? I'm like, oh, what are you doing? There's light. I woke up because I heard stuff going on out in the driveway. And I looked up and there's lights. I woke Omar. I said, what's going on out there? And he looks at the one. He's like, I don't know. It must be an Amazon delivery. I'm like, oh my fucking God. So was there an Amazon delivery real early? Yeah. Okay. You want it? No, I'll come down there to get it. I ordered a bunch of stuff recently. Only because I can't get it. The stuff I ordered, I can't get in stores.
At 4:30 a.m.
4:30 a.m. Yep. That is ridiculous. Guess they're getting a jump on things. Yep. I don't know.
Almost too early for Brody.
I know. Brody was just like, he didn't even bark. I saw them first or heard them first.
Yeah.
Brody, Mommy's a better dog than you. Woof. I'm a big bitch.
He barked.
He barked after he was like, what are you doing? Yeah. Oh, there's somebody out there. Yeah. I'm not doing my dog job. Woof. And then you were like, shh. And he's like, yeah, I know. I was trying it because I knew you wanted me to be quiet. No, Brody. You're a terrible watchdog. You are. You're a terrible watchdog. What's your job, buddy? Pulling ivy off trees. That's it. The only thing you know how to do is pull ivy off. Harassing chickens, eating poop, and pulling ivy off trees. So those are your jobs. Not your job to like bark when people come to the house at 4:30 in the morning. That's not your job.
That's outside of his working hours.
It's outside of your working hours. What are you talking about? He's pretending he's like, I'm not even listening to you.
That's not his shift.
He's like, I'm not even listening to you. What is this? What is this 4:30 in the morning? He's like, I'm calling my union rep. I'm calling my union rep, man. 4:30 in the morning, that's crazy. You expect me to bark at 4:30 in the morning?
I work the day shift.
Oh my God. Brody, I'll tell your union rep what for. I will. Anyway.